Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Australian School Meditation and Yoga Gold Coast City Council Active Healthy program. Usually we do our classes outdoors at Burleigh Heads on a Saturday at Justin's Park at 8 a.m. But due to the current situation, we do these classes at the moment online. If you have any injuries or feeling dizziness of any sort, we'll go through each of the asanas with tips on just how to keep yourself safe. If you have any pains in your localized joints, just to come out of those poses. And I'll give you some beginner and intermediate and more advanced poses as well. Let's begin today by standing nice and tall on our mats. It's always so nice to have a towel underneath your mat, especially in wintertime. Keeps the kidneys nice and warm. But we're going to start standing today. And when we do this next movement of exercise, this is very good to do outside as well. So you might be at the ocean and you might be able to draw some nice prana in from the ocean with this exercise. Let's bend our knees nice and gentle. Take our hands to the thighs, chin to chest, and then just roll up the spine. Last week we did something similar, but this time we're going to breathe in as we come up and breathe out as you pull down. Now you can breathe out through the mouth if you like, but try to breathe in through the nose. So we're rolling up, keeping the chin into chest with a big deep breath. Arch the back and like you're doing a chin up and exhale. Let's continue. Let's roll like a wave. This whole movement is great. It gets the whole body started in the morning. So when you're feeling a little cold, this will get some heat into the body as well. Exhale. So we're going to do about 9 more of these to start your class. So just roll up, and relax, and then recommence with the inward breath as you roll up. That's 2. Just feel the shoulders drawing down. So you don't really want to have your arms standing up tall. You want to pull them down as you breathe out, just like you're doing the chin up. We've got another 5 to go. So big deep breath. Breathe out. Got 4 to go. Chin to chest, roll up the spine. Big deep breath. Exhale. And make the last 2 really nice. Feel the whole body loose. Feel like water flowing through the body. And one more time. Feel connected with your breath. And take your hands to heart center. We can always have our hands onto our belly. And let's just relax through the shoulders now. Feel the groundingness in the feet. The feet are like roots of the tree forming into the ground. And as we inhale through the nose, the belly will rise like a balloon. And as you exhale, let the belly fall back to the spine. So the concentration is to try and keep that air drawing into your belly and drawing back. And you can always take your mind to the ocean because on the horizon, the deepest parts of the sea are on the horizon. And this is where we're drawing the deepest air into the lungs, into the deepest parts of the lungs. We're drawing the air in. So as we inhale, we let it rise forward and then you let it fall back. Try not to draw it back into the chest yet. So we're just letting it fill up into the lower abdomen. You can breathe in and out through the nose. The inward breath draws prana and chi. The outward breath is relaxing the face and shoulders. Now let's just take our hands to the rib cage and let the air fill first in the belly, then up into the ribs. Let it fall back down. So it feels like the rising seas are getting closer to the shore. So as you breathe in from the belly, lower abdomen, draws up to the ribs, and then you breathe out, let it fall back down. Inhale, let it rise up into the ribs, and then let it fall back down. This time, as we breathe in from the belly, the air travels to the ribs, let it travel all the way to the chest now. You can place your hands on the chest if you feel like you need to feel that air drawing from lower abdomen, middle to the top. And it's like the waves are now lapping onto the sand. Really focus on just trying to let that air fill up at the bottom, up through the middle, and then up to the top, and then exhale. Let it rise, and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale from belly, and release. Push it down. Let's do 5 of them. Raise the arms and push it down. Or two more. I like the outward breath through my mouth. Feel like I'm getting a little extra air on the outward breath, and you raise up. Okay. Feeling more relaxed? Let's go into our salute to the suns. For some people, they may have never experienced any salute to the suns in our class. So be proud if you've tried, and if you haven't and just had a rest, that's totally fine as well. So we're always starting at the front of our mats, and we're just going to bend at the knees, and just look up to the sky, little back bend, and bend the knees again. Now, if you have blood pressure problems, just rest your hands to the thighs. Keep your head above the heart. Or rolling down, you might not touch the ground. You might like to just take your hands to the shins. Otherwise, take it all the way down. See how my knees are bent. That's letting my abdomen touch my thigh. Then you lift up through your sitting bones to stretch through the hamstrings. Feel relaxed. We're going to stay for 4 more breaths wherever you've gone today. Challenge yourself, but don't be overwhelmed. We've got 3 more breaths to go. 2, and then just roll the spine up. Well done. I'm going to raise the arms up, inhale. Little back bend, we're going to come forward again. Now we're going to bring both legs back to push up today. Now if that's too much, you can come to all fours. So if you're on all fours, that's totally fine. You just come to here. If you want to come to half plank, you can come to half plank. Otherwise, full push-up position, bending down, arching through the back, inhale. Now, if this is too much, you can go into your cat-cows. We're going to do another 3 of those. Rising up, inhale, let the belly roll up. Exhale, roll the belly down. 3 more, I think. Nearly lost count. That's okay. We've got 2 more to go. Inhale. Exhale is very nice to help posture. That middle back is always a little bit tight, and our lower lumbar is also getting a massage. We're going to come up into push-up. Now if that's too much, you can come to all fours. You can stay here. If you need to, you can rest into your child pose. Now coming up into down dog, if you want to challenge further, lifting up through the sitting bones, draw the chest more to the earth. Let your head relax between the arms, and we're just going to pedal the heels. Like you're at the running track. Continue trying to draw up. Don't bend the knees too much. A lot of people bend them way too much. You're only stretching through the Achilles and calf, so it really is subtle. Walk the feet towards the hands, and then roll up the spine again. Well done. So we have some options there. That was the harder option. I'm going to show you the easier option. If you want to continue with the harder option, that's fine. Go into your push-up. The easier option, we're coming into our cat-cows. So just tailbone lifts, looking forward. Keep your hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. So while you're doing the more advanced version with your push-up, you're coming into your back bends into 5, and we're doing the same with our cat-cows. We're coming into 5. So there's 3. 2, and 1. Well done. Now you can come and rest at any time into your child pose. Otherwise, come back into down dog. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths. You can pedal the heels if you'd like, just breathing in and out. 3, 2, and then we're just going to come to push-up position and then bring your right foot forward. So right foot forward, left knee to the floor. Now if that's too much, you can come from all fours in that position as well. So raising up the arms, just staying here. Let's draw the shoulders down. I always like that because it takes away that pressure of the shoulder, and feeling that nice lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. You got 3 more breaths, just relax into the stretch. 2, and 1. And we're just going to come back to push-up position. So it's easy transition. Now if you can't do it from there, you can always come from here to swing the leg forward. Or you can just bring that left foot forward, or if you're into all fours, just bring that left foot forward. Keep the knee in line with the ankle and draw the shoulders down. Well done. Feel that nice stretch. Relax and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And back to down dog for 5 breaths. Let's stay here now. Lift up through the sitting bones, chest to the earth for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Let's come back to push-up position. We're going to bring the right foot forward again. Now you can bring that left knee to the floor, otherwise coming in to your higher lunge. Draw those shoulders down. How are you feeling out there? A little bit challenged today? Seeing how we go. We've got many different levels you can choose from for your class. So remembering throughout all these classes, we can go back into any of the videos. Let's come back. We're going to come back into down dog. Now come to push up and bring your left foot forward. So you can be coming from all fours from this position. Draw the shoulders down. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and swing the right foot forward. Raise the arms and exhale. Let's try that again. Raise the arms. Well done. Let's come from here. We're going to come into just our balancing pose. We're going to just come into drawing the left foot back today. First of all, we're going to draw our shoulders down, ground our feet, and then we're just going to take the left foot back and place it onto the floor. Raise your arms towards your ears, bring your shoulders down. Now, if you don't want to go any further, you don't have to. Otherwise, you can continue bringing yourself up. Continue lifting up, and if you need to, you come back down and reset. So if you're feeling like you need to have a rest, as you continue, you're just grounding through that leg, and then you're going to take your hands all the way to the floor. If you can't do that, just keep staying where you are in your challenge. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring that foot down, roll up the spine. Well done. Raise the arms. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to come into the opposite foot. So ground your feet, ground that left foot. Take the right toe back. Bring your shoulders down. And just come to wherever your challenge is. My left foot's always a little weaker. So I've got to take my time. And I'll relax and breathe. 3, 2, You can take yourself down, lifting up through that leg. Continue breathing in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, take that right foot down and roll the spine up. Well done. What a great start. Woo. I feel it today. So remember, you have your options. We have lots of different challenges today. Let's come into our open leg forward fold from there. We've got a little bit of a stretch now in our hamstring. Take our hands to the hips. Look up to the sky, bending at the knees softly. Take your hands to the earth. Let your head relax, lifting up through the sitting bones. Nice gentle stretch. Stay here for another 5 breaths. Now you can take it as far as you want. Remember, if you need to keep your head above the heart, you just keep yourself at your hands at the thighs. 3 breaths. 2 and 1. And coming back up. Well done. Turning the left foot, bending at the knee, arms coming out, looking forward. Keep your knee in line with the ankle. Gently stretching. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Coming back and fold forward. Relax and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, rising up. Raise the hands, turn the right foot, bend the right knee, arms out to warrior 2. Continue breathing in and out for 5. Relax into your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this time, we're just going to turn straight to the left leg, but keeping that left leg straight. Arms out, and all we're going to tip, take the arm down and look up to the sky. Now if you don't want to look at the sky, you can just look down at the floor. Stretching through that inner thigh. Keep the chin into chest. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Turn that left foot, right foot turn. Keep the legs straight. Tip, down and rise. Well done. Chin to chest. Breathing. 3, 2, and turn that right foot. And coming forward one more time. Relax. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's come down to sitting cross-legged on our mat. Getting a bit of a sweat today. That was good. It's going to roll up on our sitting bones, the hands to the knees, and we're just drawing forward with a nice gentle circle. Remember when you do your circles that you can just come forward and keep yourself upright and then reversing the circle. Exhaling as you turn, inhaling as you prepare. And coming back up, and just gently take the right hand to the floor, left arm travels over. Gentle side stretch, taking it to the other side. Just do one on each side, one more to the right, and one more to the left. I'm going to stretch the legs out this time. And we're just going to start to just make a big pot of soup today. So you want to be working from your center of your core, and you want your shoulders relaxed. It's the only way you'd be able to make a big soup like this, where you get a bit tired. Good time to be having soup, winter time. But some people watching our online videos might be living in Poland or in the States as well, so it could be too hot for a soup. Wherever you're watching, all over the world, reversing the circle. But over here we've got the cold weather in Australia. Not so much where I live on the Gold Coast. Still a bit cool in the mornings, but nothing like in some other parts of the world. We're going to come back to cross-leg position, and we're just going to raise our hands with an inward breath and exhale. Inhale up through the center line, and as we open our chest, we're going to interlock our fingers, or you can rest them back behind you. So keep making sure you're nice and tall, and you always can have a pillow to sit up your sitting bones as well. Continue breathing. 3, 2, take your hands to the knees, chin to chest. Roll up the spine, big deep breath. Now if you have your blood pressure, heart problems, vertigo, keep your head above the heart, otherwise drawing yourself back down. Nice and relaxed in that stretch. Now you can walk your hands back up, and we're just going to just gently stretch out the left leg. Turn over the body, body turns over the leg, folding down. You can pull against the leg, hands to the floor, or you can wrap them behind the foot. A lot of people arch their body with this. I prefer to fold, and then you can grab through the center of the foot if you want to really get deep today. Breathing in and out, relax. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's stay here for another 5 breaths. Get a good stretch today through the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're just going to gently twist over that leg, and then we're going to come back and do the opposite leg. So right foot out, fold over, the knees are just a little bent, folding down. Exhale. Looking towards the toe, you can have your eyes closed. Again, you can just go from the center of the foot, or your hands can go over the floor, and you can also sit up on a pillow. 5 more breaths. And coming back up with a gentle twist over that leg. Well done. Okay, let's come from there. We're going to roll back into all fours, and we're going to come from our down dog position again. So adjust yourself what's needed. You can still also come to your all fours if you need to. So you can come to all fours, or you can come to your down dog. So I'm going to come to the down dog position today. And we're just going to raise the leg just behind us, so you don't have to bring it all the way up to the sky, because all we're doing is swinging it forward into our pigeon. So the right knee is forward now. Bring your right up foot deeper. Now if you're too stressed in the knee joint, just come out of that pose and come into your child pose. Also, if you're needing to keep your head above the heart, you just rest yourself down like this. Keep your head with double fists. You can stretch your arms out nice and long. Rest your head to the ground. Now if that's too much and you still want to give it a try, just lay on your side like you're resting in bed. So they're the options, and I like to stay a little longer in our pigeon pose, so let's relax into this stretch. Gentle stretch, gentle breathing. And bring the foot up deeper if you need to, forward like a can opener shape. Continue breathing in and out. Let's stay here for another 5 breaths from now. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. And just we're going to do is come up into our prouder pigeon. And then we're just going to roll onto that leg which is bent, the buttocks. Roll down on that. And this leg behind us is just going to come all the way around to the front. So don't get too confused. If you got confused, just put your left leg forward and place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Take the hands onto your left leg, which means the right hand goes through the hole, and just roll back now into your supine pigeon. Nice and easy. A nice transition. You can draw the thigh back and forth. If that's too much, you can place your foot on the ground. If your knee is pointing towards you, push it away. Otherwise, take your hands to the thighs, back and forth, and relax. Feel that real opening through your sciatic nerve. Helps ease the lower back. 5 more breaths from now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in the chest. Now you've got some options. You can roll up, cross the legs, and roll into all fours, or just take your time. Come around, start again. You can start in all fours for your if you are in all fours, remember your left knee is coming forward for your pigeon. Otherwise you can come to your down dog. Start from there, left leg goes back just behind and then swinging it forward. Well done. The left foot can come up deeper and then you take itself down, double fist. Remember you got child pose as well. Really feel that nice stretch again through the buttocks, the hip. Most important thing when you're in isolation especially, you haven't been able to get to any classes, is that you have your ASMY community page on YouTube channel. Otherwise you can try just working hip, hamstring and abdomen at least once a day, just a couple of things, and these small little single leg stretch we did before is a good one, and doing the pigeon pose for your hip and doing a couple of stuff for your abdomen. The plank's good for the abdomen like we did before as well. 2 more breaths and coming back up, and then remember we're just rolling onto the bent leg, buttocks. This right leg behind us is coming round. So the right leg is forward. Reset yourself, check yourself. Right leg forward, left foot is now ankle on top. Hands onto the right thigh and roll back down. Well done. Just drawing it, just continuing. Remember to inhale as you draw the knee in and exhale. So good when you're releasing any tension out of the hip. It's good for your posture. All these exercises we do, all the asanas. So it's always important to do those hamstrings, hips and abdomen, because they're all connected to the spine. And that's what you want. You just want to, the hamstrings when they're tight, that makes the lumbar very sore and shorten. So you want to be able to stretch that spine out, and the hips also, opening the hips is good, and having a strong core. Let's hug our knees now into the chest. Now you can draw the knees up one side and release, and the other just in the half circles or just side to side. That's fantastic. Now we're going to raise our head off the floor, chin to chest, and as we come up, we're just going to come and roll over onto the belly now. We'll work through those back bends again like we did at the start. So first of all, we're going to start with the Sphinx pose. Now, always good to remember when you're in these poses to engage the abdomen, because when you do that, it actually squeezes into the actual middle section of your back. So when you have your hands on the floor, your elbows, that's working through the middle back, and you'll feel it more when you engage your abdomen. And if you engage your abdomen while doing this, it's also going to strengthen your abdomen. So just gently drawing inwards, inhale as you rise, and exhale. So just gentle back bends, engage through the back, engage your abdomen. Rising up, one more time. And then we're going to raise the elbows off the floor. So now this works into the lower back more. So we're engaging the core, and just take the forearms down and exhale. Some people might get a bit confused with Cobra and Up Dog. And Cobra, as you can see, my hips are on the floor. If it was more an Up Dog, we'd be raising up a little higher. So keeping the hips down and roll the belly down as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. You're going to do another 4 of them. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. I'm feeling my abdomen engaged. It's really feeling that good stretch through the front of my abdomen, through my hips as well. And just rest back down. We're going to come into child pose from there. So open leg, child, or you can come to normal child. You can double fist, or you can rest your arms back and rest your forehead to the floor. Soften through the stretch. Stay here for 5 more breaths. 2. Stretch the arms forward and roll the spine up. Well done. Let's do a little work on our quads. So dig the toes in the mat. And we're just going to push our hands to the back of the hips, look up to the sky. Push forward and you'll feel that in your quad. Bring your buttocks back down. Inhale as you rise. So we're pretty warm in our back now. Stretching through the quads is also very important. Pushing up, looking up. Exhale. Let's do another 3 of those. Feel nice and loose through those hips and through the quads. 2. And 1. It's quite gentle, this one, doing it like this. Now from there, we're just going to take the left hand to the heel and raise your arm up, and you'll feel it even deeper through the front of your hip. Feel that nice stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, come back down, and then just change to the right hand to the heel. Left arm going over, and I get a good opportunity to see this wonderful backdrop today. Beautiful lake. Such nice, all these nature yoga classes we've been doing. Continue breathing for 5, 4, 3, exhale for 2, and coming back down. And now just come up into down dog. Nice gentle stretch. You can come into your child pose if you'd like, and resting here for 5. Nice and gentle stretch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's start to wind down. We'll start to lay onto our back. Do some nice gentle back stretches. Rolling back down. And just the feet onto the floor, the arms stretched out, palms upwards, thighs together, and take your knees to the left-hand side. You can draw your knees up a little closer. Both thighs are stacked on top of each other. You can just stay the way you are. If you need to bring your thigh down a bit more, just use your left hand. Now it's nice just to look up to the sky so you're focusing on your hip. Inhale, exhale. For 4, 3, 2, come back to center, inhale, and exhale to the other side. Same again applies, both thighs on top of each other. 3, 2, and 1, and hug your knees. Well done. Just hug your knees for a moment and then slide your left leg along the floor. Let's draw our right thigh into the body. Always continue to breathe throughout your class. Just connect with your breathing. You can even start to rotate the ankle joint while you're there. You can do a 2-in-1 combo then. Work through your hip as well as your ankle. The synovial fluid drawing into the ankle. And then reverse the circle. Fluid protects the joint. And stopping the circle, let's take just our hands to the floor and let's do our knee circles from there. So the knee is bent. Take your knee out to the side and then extend it along your mat, then bring it back into your body. Now you don't want to be rocking side to side, so your knee doesn't have to go out too wide. Think of as a biro pen is circling big circles on your knee. Your hands are on the floor as extra base. I always find this is a little tricky, this one. Drawing it in, opening, inhale, and exhale, and bringing it back into the body. And just placing that same knee, bent knees, foot onto the left thigh, and take your knee out to the left, and exhale, stretching it down. Now keep that right shoulder down, the right hand is out, upwards. Again, don't have to look anywhere except up to the sky. And as you exhale, if you want, you can take the knee further down. Relax into your breathing now. Three, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to hug the knees. Hug the knees and circle. And slide the right leg along the floor and just rest with that knee into the body. You begin to circle at the ankle joint. Gentle circles and reversing the circle. Bringing that fluid into the joint, keeping the knee still in the body. Foot is now stationary. Place your hands onto the floor, as extra base, take the knee to the side and extend the leg, bring it back into the center line. Gentle circles. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Well done. Bring a knee into chest. Relax and place the foot onto the thigh. And exhale, taking that knee down. Left hand is open, palm upwards. That is actually good because it stretches through the chest. Relax and breathe. Four. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to come into just taking our hands to our toes. Just feel the openness through the inner thighs. Breathing in and out through the stretch. And releasing, raising the head off the floor and gently rocking up and sitting. Okay, so we come up into sitting now. I'm just going to do some extra hip openers today. The hand comes to the foot, the hand comes to the right knee, just gently rocking through that joint. If that's too much, you can come to the cross-leg position. You can rest also. And we're going to just place that foot onto the thigh, onto the actual calf, and then bring yourself forward. Resting down. Relax and breathe. Stay for 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and coming back up. Release that foot. And if you're just crossing legs, swap them round. Again, you're just rocking the cradle, rocking the child, loosening through the hip. Nice gentle stretch. And then place that back onto the calf and resting back down. Staying here for 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and coming back up. Great job. From there, we're just going to place the feet together. So we're coming into our cobbler and we're just going to just flap those wings. Nice loose through the actual inner thigh. You place your elbows inside the inner thighs and you can draw yourself down this way, or you can take it further by drawing the feet a little more forward. Take the hands underneath, palms are onto the feet, chin to chest, and stretch through your back. I find this is really nice for a stretch through the spine. Three, 2, and coming back up. And then we're going to stretch the legs out nice and wide. Walk the hands forward, extra stretch there, staying here. You can take your hands to the shins if you need to. Relax and breathe. Staying here for 4 more breaths. And coming up tall and just gentle twist over the right side. And then gentle twist to the other side. And then we're just going to walk ourselves forward one more time. 3, 2, and now just bringing both feet together and just letting yourself fall. Nice, relaxed, don't have to stretch too much. Three more breaths. 2 and 1. And just coming to cross-leg position, and let's just have a little rest with our hands in our, resting our hands, head into the hands. Now, if you're a bit unsure whether to put your hands on your face today, you can just place them onto the top of the head. Just relax into your breathing. Two and 1. Well done. So that should get us nice and relaxed to do our breathing exercise before we do our Guranga breathing in Energising pranayama. And Energising pranayama means alternating nostril breathing, which means breathing from one nostril to the other. To make it very simple today, we're going to place the right thumb into the right nostril and just gently breathe in through your left very softly. Now when you've got enough air, push down with your first finger onto that and then open up your right side and breathe out. Breathe in through your right nostril and push down and breathe out through your left. And let's continue doing that. Be very soft with your breathing. Drawing prana into the body, nourishing the nervous system, balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And then we're going to relax out of that by resting our hands into our lap and our eyes are closed. Feel the outward breath relaxing your face and shoulders, and just being aware of your breath coming and going. We're going to add mantra to the breath, the Guranga mantra in 4 syllables, Go, Ra, Anga. And just inhale silently the mantra, Go, Ra, Anga, and exhale the same silently, Go, Ra, Anga. When your mind becomes distracted, draw it softly back to the mantra. On the third outward breath, we're going to say this mantra nice and loud together. Inhale to begin. Exhale. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. And on this next outward breath, let's say the mantra nice and loud from your hearts. Inhale. Goranga. Goranga. 2 more times. Goranga. One more time. Goranga. Just let it resonate through the heart and mind. Just all purifying these mantras for the heart and mind. Help us peace and relax, finding peace within. Gently just slowly open the eyes, raise the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center, and let's come into conscious listening of these mantras by resting in Savasana. Begin to wriggle your toes and fingers. Continue to bring the air back and forth out of the body, in and out through the nose. Wriggle the arms and limbs of the body, the legs. Stretch your arms overhead, big inward breath. Exhale, arms forward. Let's do 2 more of them. Inhale. Arms overhead and exhale forward. And 1 more time. Just gently roll onto your side with your knees to chest. Always stretch your arm out to rest your head on your bicep, and have your front hand on the floor. Come up in your own time into sitting. Gently push up in your own time. It's always the best way to finish, in Savasana. It's my favourite pose. Okay, this is our class today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Check out ASMY community on YouTube, the actual subscribe channel. Subscribe, comment and hit the bell. And until next time, namaste. Thank you for the class.